Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, the ISLES, SLY versus MIR, neutral field. This is our last neutral field game of the ISLES season, and the ISLES season has been incredible. We started this thing in April. It is our summer season. Last season, I think we had the Cove around, maybe it's the Bay. We had the Bay then the Cove, but both of them are really good. A new season is right around the corner. Now, what does that mean for everybody? And you guys are probably like, hey, let us finish this one first, and I get it. But we have always got to plan for what's next and what's next. We got great story, Battle Royale, Portal update coming tomorrow. Things just happen really, really quickly. So me and my map maker are working on some things. But you guys know at the end of the season, we always have like this log jam of events because we have regular season ends, then we have max awards. Then last year we added the draft, so we got a brand new draft for you guys this year. We got All-Star Game. So many things. And then the only other holiday we really got coming up in the near future is going to be Labor Day. So that might interrupt some of our scheduling plans. But we got a lot of things in a short period of time. And as we know, it's anybody's game. It's anybody's season. And we always try to make it better and better and better. I see some of the chat going on here. You guys are lively tonight. I love it. I love the energy. Start out with probably one of the queens of energy. How about Valar? Valar, hello, 99 Army Kills. Great Minds channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundles, box, burn coin, kills. Good luck. So I like to start these streams a little bit earlier because we got so many good announcements for you guys. House of Dragons, anybody? Anybody want to talk House of Dragons? Yep, book it. We're going to do it. Anybody want to talk Walking Dead? Book it. We're going to do it. Anybody want to talk Portal? We got that lined up, and we're not easing up on Play Dead Live. So a few announcements. Amy is going to be in charge of communicating, setting up some of the streams, scheduling. We're going to go Walking Dead chat. We're going to have some House of Dragons chat. We're going to have a lot of fun and do what we do in the final seasons. But you guys know when the smoke clears and all those things are gone, we're still going to be right here doing our thing. So we're going to give you guys the best of everything. Everything. Doesn't mean we got to sacrifice one to do the other. So we're going to start some of those chats, and we'll fit them in there. Still going to do our box events, develop our portal. We're going to implement some of those things in our portal as well. But another announcement that I want to make, and I don't want to take too much away from the games while we do this earlier. We've got a lot of committees that are being reshuffled. Whether it's the competition committee, the creativity committee, all of these committees have been super, super valuable. I see Father Ron, been a member for a long, long time. Proud patron as well. Good luck, MIR and SLY. Looking forward to a great match tonight. Absolutely. We're going to have a lot of fun. But we, collectively, we got a lot of good stuff lined up for all of you guys. So we're not going to take away from anything. I see Ocean Man. Look, Ocean, you guys got me all up in these chats now. 99 Gaming. If you're not gaming with us, then you're not doing it right. Ocean Man, several years as well. Big shout out to all our super fans. Diana C, Triggers Army, everybody that watches us play. Let's not also forget, Ocean Man, are we doing that fantasy football thing this year? Because we're going to have a fantasy football competition. So when the portal comes out, we're going to have fantasy sports section. We're going to have some of our talk show chats. We're going to have our Burn Arcade. We're going to have the gear, the inventory, the matches, all of those things that we do. But see, this is what's super, super important. And I want to give a big, big shout out because our committees are going to be reshuffled a little bit, and our committees are vital to what we do. We know we have faction leaders. We have moderators. So I just mentioned Amy's going to be taking on a lot of responsibility with that Walking Dead and House of Dragons. But then you got Kel, who's going to be the portal manager. She's going to know the back end, the ins and outs, a little bit of everything. Julia and Tammy have done an amazing job. And I said this earlier today. They stop on a dime, and they will do training. Last night, instantly, I said, hey, I got a quick update. Can you guys check it out? No questions asked, jumped in there. So a lot of what the committees are posting on the portal, they're going to have to be trained of how to upload it, how to put it there, depends on whether it's a link, whether it's a story, all of those things. So Tammy and Julia are going to be taking on a lot of that responsibility. You also probably saw that I announced Dow, Valar, and Moonshot going to be in charge of our arcade, our gaming, our events. So as we continue to add things, I'm going to be announcing probably tomorrow the Portal test team. We know B-Dub has been a big part of that. Jim has been a big part of that. Valar, Tammy, Craven Light, Moonshot, Kel, an amazing group that's been testing. Diana C. messaged me and said, Kills, I want to be in that Portal test group as well. So a lot of really, really cool stuff. And I'm already talking to the developers about version 2 of the Portal, which is going to have an auction house. I can't tell you everything, but going to have an auction house, going to have specific pet upgrades, going to have thresholds limits, going to have really, really cool stuff. I heard it might also give you guys the ability to customize your avatars and start to do some 3D gaming. So keep that going as well. I see Amanda, great to have you back as well too. So are you guys pretty excited about all the stuff we got in store? Tomorrow I got another little test thing. We're going to be adding currency. We're going to be adding the Kills coin, be adding the Dead Dimes, and later on we're going to be implementing the Burn coin as well. Burn coin is going to be a big part of what we do. So we're not stopping, and we just need each and every one of you just to play, have fun, be competitive, but remember, you're in it to win it, but there's always another season, and put the game first. Put your factions up there as well. We got great family, great friendships, but always stay true, loyal, and honest to the game. Everybody loves it. We're all a big part of it. Friday night, we got the story of Moonshot. I don't know. I heard it's a half moon on Friday night. If you know what happened last week, you'll know where I'm going with that. And also, we got Battle Royale on Saturday night. Battle Royale, use all your items, everything you got, and go out there and use every legendary you got. All right. So I'm pretty excited, you guys can probably tell, about tonight's pet. Now, we are going to roll out more pets in this set than we have in probably the last 2 or 3. And that is, I've had a lot of pets lined up, a lot of good ideas. And to be honest, Craven Light has really, really been pushing me. He's like, Kills, we need more than 6 pets. We need a bigger pet selection. So this one is going to be bigger. You're going to have great gear, and you're going to have your choice of pets. So we know that Enforcer gear is the real deal. So let me show you guys a little bit of something we got lined up tonight. Here is, you know Father Ron is here for this. He's like, show me the standings. Let me see all of my Vox people over on the right. Isn't that pretty cool? Every time we show this, we got all the Vox over there like, yep, that's our trophy from last season. We still got it. We're still the champs. Still the champs until somebody knocks them out of the tournament. If somebody knocks them out of the tournament, you're the champs until you're not playing anymore. But check this out. This is how important tonight's game is. We got SLY at 9-3. SLY trying to get to 10-3. Now, at 10-3, they are going to be up there, and the worst they could do is tie for first place in the regular season. This is a big game for SLY. Now let's go down to Arc. Arc 7-5. Arc still has a chance to win out, and Arc could still finish in first. Then it gets interesting. You got MIR with 4 wins and Vox with 4 wins. MIR with a big game tonight, but even a bigger game next week. And you guys see that up on the board? That is every remaining game of the season. That's the rest of our season after tonight. August 8th, Monday, MIR goes to Vox. August 10th, Arc goes to SLY again. Could be a battle for first. August 15th, SLY goes to MIR. Vox goes to Arc, and we finish out the regular season on Monday, August 22nd, MIR and Arc. That's the final regular season game, and then we're going to get into some playoffs and some max awards and the draft and all of those things. So we're just getting started, everybody. PCP points are going to be even bigger and better next season. You want to see PCP points? Look at who's dominating some of the stats this year, and there will be more. But take it up top. Look at the gold bars. Is she making a case for Bomber of the Year? Look at Kat. 5 gold bars, 260 points. Deadly Dimes up there, B-Dub Kell, Football Master. Go to the DZ. Crimson Tide, Priestess has absolutely been on a roll. She has been on a hot streak, kicking ass this season. And again, I've said this multiple times. She's not even played the whole season in the DZ or the whole season as a starter, but you can see 725 points. Kat, 625. Julia, 600. Kell, Ray Jen, but Crimson starting to distance herself away from the DZ. Rover Rewards. You can see who's ruffling some feathers. We got Dimes, we got Kell, Jim Dow, B-Dub, Julia, Busy Bee, and Tiny. And then we've got the Cannonball Queen, and that is Deadly Dimes with 12. Gemstone still with 9. Flyrod 6. Deacon with 5. Made a big move. And you got several people tied with 3 as well. So, again, PCP points is not everything, but it does give you a good indication of who owns the zone. All right, I'm going to take you to tonight's bundle. We got a lot of people lined up with tonight's bundle, and you guys might have saw the teaser to this on Saturday night. Many of you bought multiple bundles on Saturday night with that Elemental Earthstone. And people are like, okay, we know if there's an Elemental Earthstone on a Saturday night, some point we're going to get an Earth Trigger Pet. And this is a good one. It is a good one. At first, you're probably thinking like, wait a minute, it might balance Regis a little bit. It does balance Regis a little bit, but it also can be a counterbalance to Lynx. Any healing pets that you have, you still got to hit with a trigger pet, but this is such a good counterbalance type of pet. So here's tonight's War Bundle. Start out top. A lot of this by request. I know Dimes, her eyes go immediately to the bonus like, yes, Kills put those triple dead Dimes in there for me. You better believe it. This is a good one. It's got a good mix of everything. ASC Iron, Inferno, 2 of those by request, 2 Trixies by request. Not going to leave you hanging with the Trixies. 5 post-battle pet revive. Hex, Dyneema, 1 of each of your waxes. All of these regularly requested. Dire Red, Lagoon Ruby, Mayhem, Combat Orbs, Red Thread, yet again requested. Red Summon Skins. I'm going to give you 2 Neon Gel, 2 Mag 7, and 2 Super 8s. Bonus between the red and the gold. You know what? Kel, I'm thinking we should do something a little different. We don't do this often. But I got a feeling, and I don't even know if I should do this tonight because that bottom row is full of crazy good items. I mean, I'm looking at that bottom row and I'm thinking Red Gel, Mag 7, Super 8, Platinum, Onyx, Seal and Thrill, Stellar, Glyph of Sever. I mean, should we have that much AP out there? And Bionic Torso Army, I know Amy needs those Army Torso. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it tonight. Double bottom row bonus. We're going to double it up. Anything in that bottom row, we're going to double it up so you get 2 of them. That is going to be 4 Neon Red Gels, 2 Mag 7s, 2 Super 8s, 2 Platinum, 2 Onyx, 2 Seal and Thrill, 2 Stellar Skins, 2 Glyph of Sever, and 2 Bionic Torso Onyx. So that gold bundle is going to be Dire Blue, Lagoon Sapphire, Robust, Onyx Torso, Pearl Torso, Sapphire. I told you about the doubles there. You're going to get 1 Triple Dimes Potion. Go over to the green, Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Spruce, 2 of them. Glyph of Hulk, Bionic Torso Teal, and that double bottom bonus down there. Adding to it tonight. Go up top. Gold Summon Skins, Mythic Summon Skins, Elemental Earthstone, and Enforcer. And that's right, it is time to bring Grover into the mix. Red Rover, send Grover right over. Grover is going to do some things. Now, let me tell you about trigger pets again. A trigger pet must hit and deal damage. So if absorption absorbs all of his damage, if a seal absorbs or a pet repel, the trigger effect of that pet does not work. We played him wrong the other night. I called him wrong the other night. Just telling you. But we got it right now. So a trigger pet has to hit. The other thing is you have to have picked that elemental in your pre-match buffs to make sure that it triggers. Because if you play Grover and you don't have Earth Elemental picked that night, you're not going to be able to get it. So there's ways to bluff it, but also people know what you're trying to do, which is good. They're going to, because it shouldn't be like, okay, trigger pet, trigger pet, trigger pet, trigger pet. You can't stop me. I'm unbeatable. That's not the way we play our game. It's a strategy game. But if Grover hits and gets through, it will prevent that player from playing a healing pet on their next turn. Now think about how good that could be in the portal, in the dungeon, in Battle Royale, in Clash. We got Clash championships coming up, or somebody's boss. You know, they're like, yeah, just let them hit the boss because we're going to Regis that. Well, now you might have to hit them, and then their Regis plan goes out the window, so they may have to use a prevention to keep from you hitting them so they can use the Regis. A lot of different ways you can play that. Now, we're not playing it tonight. Grover will not be in effect until next week, be the first time you'll be able to use it. But again, this is the fourth trigger pet, and all of them are really, really good. So if you miss out on the trigger pets, I'm sorry, but we're rolling out great pets this season. You know, just like we rolled out the wands, we said the wands would be fun. The trigger pets are going to be a blast as well. So that's what we got. Kel, I know a lot of people lined up for this one tonight. They wanted to grab a hold of these because this is a great individual play and it's a great team play. So Kel's going to post, and then while she's posting that announcement, Craven Light had a pre-scheduled night out. So I think he had soccer game tickets. You know, he hates missing matches. Told me well in advance, so Craven will not be playing tonight. Crimson Tide is going to be playing the Cyborg Dolly, which is going to be a lot of fun. We've seen that happen multiple times. So happy birthday to Colton. So hopefully Craven's not listening because he should be at that event. But, you know, of course, you know, he loves being here for his team. But tonight, give some people a chance to experiment with some different gameplays, different activities. So it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Crimson's going to be playing her character, also Dolly. So any pet she has, Dolly has, but it's the generic version of those pets. Obviously, if she's got Mythic Kang, Dolly would only have Kang. So you kind of get the idea with that. Plus, they share a legendary pool, but you can only use the legendary one time. You can't use the same legendary twice. All right. You can see Bones, B-Dub, Dow, Cat, Craven, Flyrod, Valar, Trigger. Bones a second time. It's like, Amy? Amy's like, give me a bundle for me and give me a bundle for me. I think that's the second time that happened this week, Kel. All right, Pope, J-Law, Crimson, Jules, Father Ron, Football, Mirbank, Tiny, Rajin, and Kel. And Kel's going to be like, cut me some slack, dude. I got a game coming up. So, great pet tonight. And again, here's the thing that I'm also going to ask you guys. Because, you know, sometimes we do have some people out from time to time. You can see Craven on there, messaged in advance. Does Kel do... You guys think Kel does a good job? If you guys think Kel does an incredible job, give me a 999 in chat. I just want to see. You know, this is like an employee review. I just want to see what you guys think. You guys think she does a good job? Amazing, right? So, with that being said, you guys, we played this game for almost 3 years. we play on Monday and Wednesday. We do Faction Wars. We're going to keep doing Faction Wars. If you guys know that you're either going to be picking up the gear or you know you're going to pick up the pet, can you message her? She tracks down a lot of stuff. She does a great job. And sometimes it puts her in awkward situations where she's messaging someone and it's like, hey, don't mean to bother you. I don't mean to bother you. But if you guys could like help her out a little bit, do her a favor from time to time, like Craven did tonight. It's like he knew he wasn't going to be there. Message Kel like, hey, I'm not going to be there, but go ahead and add this. It helps her out with inventory. It lessens the workload of time that she has to, to have conversations. And it's more time she can spend with her faction, working on the portal, doing some of those other things. So I just want to say that because she is absolutely priceless to what we do and keeping our game going. So any little bit that you guys can do to sort of help her out, please do that. It just really, really makes a big difference and saves her a lot of time because, look, she's got family, she's got things like the rest of us, and she spends just countless hours working on things for our game. So, all right. That makes sense? That sound good? You guys can, because we'll get people a message like 3 days later and they'll say, hey, sorry, but yeah, I do want that bundle. And it's just awkward because we're already moving on with adding the inventory and adding the bundle. And somebody might have been on the fence or they might have waited to see what a pet looked like. And then they decide 2 days later, and we just really want to get that in people's inventory as quick as possible. All right. That's the way I feel about it. And again, thanks to all of you guys. Those of you that have volunteered for committees, I'm working on the committees. If you have not volunteered for a committee yet, like Ray or some of you guys that haven't messaged me, join a committee. Get involved in something. It makes a big deal. It's not a huge time suck, but if you've not messaged me yet to get involved in one of the groups, we value your opinions, and we want you guys included in the story in the game. So if you haven't messaged me yet, shoot me a message and just pick something that you would like to give your insight and your communication around. It makes a big, big difference. So you guys make this game, and we want all of you guys to be a big part of it. All right. I just called Ray out. He's like, Kills, why you put me on blast in front of everybody? That's his first name I saw. So, all right. But thank you guys. Honestly, I appreciate everything you guys do. Let's get to tonight's starting lineups because if you are Kel, Moon, B-Dub, Crimson, Dime, Samurai, Bones, Julie J, Nixie, Animal, Ocean Man, Tiny, or Amanda, give me a pre-match buffs, everybody, because we're going to have some fun tonight. This is an important game, but it is more important that people have a good time. You always have a better time when you win, certainly. And make sure you pick your elemental. So, and again, what you guys should be doing, you should be like taking notes saying, wait a minute, Moon is an ice elemental. What would he trigger? B-Dub is a fire elemental. What could she potentially be doing? Damage? That's kind of the way you're going to look at it. You can see all the people with ice elemental. And again, try to get somewhere, you guys try to get your hands on a trigger pet. Even if you only have one in your arsenal and you build it up, you learn to use it. Now, it's great to have options, but get yourself a trigger pet. There's going to be 6 different trigger pets to choose from. Then there'll probably be more, but there'll be 6 different types, elements, realms. So, all right. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, I'm going to take you down to second time we've seen this map. I really, really like this map. Tomorrow, me and my map maker have a meeting. We're going to some really, really in-depth design for this next one. And if we can pull it off, it's going to be unlike any type of map you've ever seen in PDL. We added elevation this time around, so we're going to try to do it even better for you guys. The stakes are higher every season. We put more pressure on ourselves to challenge you guys as gamers, and I think we're going to deliver. All right, here we go, everybody. Take you down to the field and give you tonight's starting lineup for the neutral field, and it's a little bit of law. We're going to bring the law tonight. Here we go. Starting out for Team SLY, Cyborg Dolly is going to be leading off. Cyborg Dolly in the rover position. Best rover the SLY has ever had by the, sorry, don't tell Craven I said that. Cyborg Dolly in the rover position. Dolly's going to be followed by Samurai in the bomber position. Samurai will be followed by Bomber Bones in the bomber position. Bones will be followed by B-Dub across the way in the tank position. After B-Dub, we got Deadly Dimes, the queen of the cannonballs, in the tank position for SLY. Deadly Dimes will be followed by Moonshot in the rover position. Moon followed by Crimson Tide in the DZ. Crimson Tide will be challenged by Kel tonight. Good battle between people up there in the rankings of the DZ, so that'll be fun to watch as well. We got Dolly, Samurai, Bones, B-Dub, Dimes, Moonshot, Crimson, Kel. You can hit either wall from the temple. We will be playing Squid Grid. Both sets of straw men can be lit simultaneously, and there are 4 chests, 2 neutral in the middle, 1 for you, 1 for the other team. Crimson, flames are going to be red for SLY and blue for MIR, the visiting team. All right, captains, be quick. Let's have some fun. Crimson Tide playing as Dolly. You're on the clock. I'll give you 15 seconds. Crimson Tide to get your move in. Crimson Tide's going to head up to the temple. And she is going to play Boss to Main Street. And Crimson, just let me know left or right, whichever one you want to choose. Going to go Absorption, Seal, and Inferno. And so she's playing on the right side for Dolly. And that'll be cast in 1. We'll cap in 3. And B-Dub says the straw man hits, so we're going to start them down in this bottom corner. All right, let's go from Dolly over to Samurai. By the way, Samurai defending Clash Champion of the Year. And we got Clash Finals coming up for you guys in a few weeks. Will Samurai be able to defend her title? Busy Bee currently in first, Craven in second. Will we have a new champion? That'd be interesting to watch as well. Samurai heading over to the temple. She's going to play Boss to Main Street left. All right, she's playing Boss in 1. We'll cap in 3. Going to drop a Seal. And she's going to go Inferno. Dimes. Got Dimes calling the match tonight. This will be fun. All right, so we got each team with their own straw man. Let's kick it from Samurai over to Bomber Bones. Bones, you're on the clock. Let me rebuild. Look at Bones. Bones got that wall already. Got you down 2 blocks already. We're going to rebuild that. There you go. Full wall. Giving SLY that extra home field advantage. See that? After Bomber Bones, we got B-Dub. Bones, B-Dub, Dimes, Moonshot, Crimson, and Kel. All right, she's going to take Moon's Boss. She figured he'd be stealing 1 later, so it's like, why not, right? Going to go Boss to their chest. Bones playing boss in 1. Would cap in 3. She's going to play the Slush Wand on B-Dub. So the Slush Wand is going to cut any of B-Dub's boat effects in half, whether that's a boat from their dock or the battleship. And it is going to get rid of the Ice Wand. So if somebody was planning on playing their Ice Wand later, I guess they will not be. She's also going to, her Tyranny is a natural effect. Amy, remind me again, E3? E3 or E2? E3. All right, her Tyranny starts her out the game with an E3. So that means she's got F4 plus E3, which is a Mag 7 equivalent. All right. And she's throwing a Carnage, and they are going to halt it 4 times. Smart move, using those halts to get all the way down. That's why halt is such a great item, and it is a great gear ability. That's why you guys get the gear, so you have those permanent effects. So 4 times the halt is going to make it a S3 Carnage, not quite as scary as it was just a couple seconds ago. S3 Carnage, pretty strong grenade. Black block, 20% of a black block. You got 80% green remaining. So you take out the black block and 20% of a green, Bones. All right, let's go from Bones over to B-Dub. I think probably the first time we've ever seen a quadruple halt in the history of Play Dead Live. I cannot ever remember 4 halts in a row. All right, let's get Boss over to the other chest. B-Dub playing Boss in 1. We'll cap in 3. It's also going to jump into Battleship. Now, she will get an E1 instead of an E2 because of the Slush Wand. She does get a Cannonball. So, some points there. B-Dub getting that Cannonball before Dimes' turn. Going to go Pet Repel. And, I mean, here's what B-Dub's got. You know, she's got the grenade wax. So you guys know you get, everybody gets that bonus with the grenade wax. Let me get, my battleships are locked down. Raise the anchor, B-Dub. What's up? I can't move your battleship. There you go. All right, she finally raised the anchor. We're going to move her over here. Ah, see that? Dimes does not like the Rapture move. B-Dub's like, I'll throw it, just a little bit of juice on it, just that E1. And Dimes like, hell no. Gold blue that. All right, first blue of the game, no Rapture. And B-Dub loses her gear absorption. Old school players got the gear a couple seasons ago. They have that permanent absorption. Huge, huge effect. So gold blue only breaks that. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Dimes. Oh, boy. Dimes like, forget the cannonball. I'm disabling. They don't even want to deal with Cyrus. All right. A little bit of a surprise move. At least I think. You guys might be like, nah, we knew she was going to do it. I find that a little bit of a surprise. Let's go over to Moonshot. Got Moonshot, Crimson, and Kel. Old school. Not old. Old school. Veterans. Or as Julia would say, legends. Legends of the game, right? Sorry, Ken. I get you. I got you. All right. Moonshot, Gold Blaze to Strawman. Vines to Crimson. Easter Beaster loaded to the wall. Crimson does have absorption as well. Again, players who have gotten the gear for the last couple seasons do have that. All right, so we are still going to give her, well, we won't give her the vines because the vines are going to break the absorption. She takes no damage from it. If it had been a seal, she would have. Gold Blaze to a Strawman. Let's give MIR Strawman number 2. And Easter Beaster, no juice on it. Black block. All right, let's go for Moonshot over to Crimson. Now after Crimson, we got Kel. She says, give me that absorption back. See, Moon, I don't think she liked that play. All right, absorption back, pet repel. Dune and Inferno. She's going to go double fire effect. Dune to spread the flame, Inferno to get the third flame. Can she get second and third? B-Dub says, go ahead, light them up. Crimson Strawman number 2 and Strawman number 3. Kel, finish us out in round number 1. Final move of round number 1. All right, Kel is going to go Red Blaze, Seal, and Inferno. Dime says it hits. All right, give her to Seal. Blaze. And that is Strawman number 4 for MIR, 3 for SLY. All right, that is the end of round number 1. End of round number 1. We've got Halo going to Kel. Halo going to Crimson. Blessing for Dolly. Blessing for Samurai. DZ is 25 to 25. But MIR able to gain 25 bonus point. Actually, hold up. No, 10 bonus points. Because SLY has 3, which is going to be 15 points. MIR has 4, which is going to be 25. So 25 to 10, 10-point swing there. All right, let's take it back over to Dolly. Dolly, your second move of the game. With only a couple weeks to go in the regular season, a lot of people be watching, a lot of people be catching the playback because these teams are going to be matched up. Could be Vox playing at SLY, could be Vox playing at Arc, could be MIR playing at either one of those. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Dolly's playing the Tiger's Cube. Tiger's Cube is going to minimize the damage taken. For 2 attacks. Going to go Kang to Main Street Boss. And that is a regular Kang. Regular Kang could be worth 45. Max Seal to Crimson, Inferno to Strawman. Fourth Strawman for Team SLY. It's 4-4. All right, let's go to Samurai. Samurai from the Temple. Samurai's going to send Mythic Kang over. Mythic Kang could be worth 63 if it caps. Vines to Crimson, Inferno to Strawman. Hits. Vine's going to take out Crimson's Absorption. Will not take out her Seal. Inferno to Strawman. We're going to light up number 5 for MIR. They have 5 out of 6. SLY has 4 out of 5. And let's go from Samurai over to Bomber Bones. We got Bones. We got B-Dub from the boat. Dimes is removing the Cyborg. Then we'll go to Moon. Bones going to go Mythic Kang to her boss. Could be another 63 if it caps. Pet Repel and an Inferno. B-Dub says it hits. Flame number 5. All right, let's go to B-Dub. Got B-Dub, and then we got Moonshot. B-Dub's going to send a Mythic Kang over to Samurai's boss. That will be there. Could be worth 63. Seal, F4 Carnage loaded to the wall. Will be looking like a F5 with her boat bonus. Now, it will get a 25% nerf because of the Tiger's Cube. Tiger's Cube will withstand 2 hits. All right. Dime says it hits. So, F5, 25%. Knock it down to an F4. And then the Carnage, going to lower the damage by 25%. So F4 and a nerfed Carnage. Take down a green block. Pretty close to the damage Amy dealt. Little more, but B-Dub, give you 25% of that next green block. So you got 75% of the next green. SLY, you still have 80% of the second, or the first green. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Moonshot, because we skipped Deadly Dimes. Moon, you're up. All right, Moon's going to get a Mythic Kang out as well. We got 3 out. Could be worth 63 more. Going to go Vial to Crimson and F5 Trixies to their Kang and their boss. Red Tanner from Bones. And does the Vial hit? All right, we'll give the Vial Smoke. Vial Smoke is going to break her seal. No damage. All right, let's go over to Crimson. And we do have some damage to the boss, which is Bones' boss, and it's not much. 2%. Bones' boss is at 98%. So the F5 Trixie, one hits Bones' boss. The other one would have been aimed at Kang. Kang is stopped. The other one goes through, but it's minor damage. She has a lot of health. We got Crimson and we got Kel. And that'll be the end of round number 2. And we'll get some subs in. We got Orcus to Moon and Splash, Seal, and F4 Trixies to both those Mythic Kangs. All right, they're going to go double tanners. So MIR using both their tanners. 1 and 2. Moonshot is going to get hit. I don't think you had any buffs, Jason. Nope. So Moon's going to take 5% damage from Orcus. Not a big hit, but a bigger story to that is they're putting out one of MIR's flames, so that's going to take them down to 4. So Orcus to Moon with a splash, and the Trixies are stopped, and Crimson gets the seal. All right, let's go from Crimson over to Kel. Kel, final move of the second round. All right, so you're going to go Red Curtis to the wall. Smart. Going to add an absorption. And Cadet to their straw man. All right. So Dimes, the Red Curtis, and the Cadet. Good moves by both teams in the first 2 rounds. Tigers was an exceptionally good move. Certainly slows down MIR with their wall strategy. But Kel using Red Curtis to get rid of that nerf. All right, so we do get rid of the Tigress effect. Red Curtis will deal a little bit of damage. Going to take that wall from 65 green down to 60% green. Still doesn't take the block out. And the Cadet is going to take out flame number 5 for SLY. So it looks like we have 4 flames and 4 flames. All right, captains, you can do me a favor and give me your substitutes. Dolly's able to get a blessing. Samurai able to get a blessing. Kel able to get a second halo. Elevation will take effect, just so you guys know. Strawman looks like it's 4-4, which is going to be 25-25. DZ 25-25. Kel is going to lose her seal. Amy's going to play Elevation Wand on Crimson. So that purple wand. The elevation, because they are elevated, this is different if you're a bomber or a rover, but elevation will get rid of the vial smoke. So the vial smoke goes away because it is in the DZ. But Amy makes sure that she uses the elevation wand, which keeps the buffs on Crimson. All right, so we've got Amanda for Riley. Nixie is an extra rover. All right, so Unforeseen is going to the bomber position. And Tiny's coming in for Dolly, and Ray coming in as an extra defender. Put Ocean Man over here with Crimson. and Tiny coming in as a rover. We'll cap some bosses here in a second. So the new order is going to be as follows. We'll start out with Tiny. And then we'll go to Amanda. Bones. B-Dub. Dimes. Moonshot. Crimson. Kel. Ocean Man. And Nixie. Again, Tiny, Amanda, Bones, B-Dub, Dimes Moon, Crimson Kel, Ocean Man, and Nixie. Tiny, we'll start with you. And on your turn, going to cap a boss. And you're also going to get a 45-point Kang. So first flag of the game going to Team SLY. And we do need squid, don't we? All right. So hold up, Tiny. So SLY, I need to know who's playing squid for you, and MIR, I need to know who's playing squid for you. All right, we got Kel and we got Amy. All right, so I do have to tell you guys, these are not easy. We've had this map before, and I think it was a pretty difficult map, but of course, you guys have seen it, but it's going to be different selections. All right. Amy's like, dang it, I didn't want the difficult one. But they're fun. You got 20 seconds. And, ideally you want to find at least 3, but you can find as many as you can. Kel, are you ready to go? If you're ready to go, give me a 999. And I'll do a countdown. When I get to the countdown, I need you guys typing and ready to go. So once I switch screens, I don't want to do point deduction, so make sure you're not waiting too long in your faction chat. All right, Kel, I need you to find a stop sign, a bullet, a wanted poster, a wall clock, a pair of sneakers, a jukebox, a crowbar, and a squid. All right, give them to you again, but this time it's going to be a little faster. Stop sign, bullet, wanted poster, wall clock, sneakers, jukebox, crowbar, and a squid. Go. 1,000, go. 20, 19, 18, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. She should be typing 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that's it. Kel, what you got? All right, I need answers. I'm going to nerf you in 2 seconds. 1,000. 2, 1,000. All right, she said 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 4. I'm going to tell you she got them all, but I'm also going to tell you she got a 25-point deduction for the time it took to get all of them typed in. I'm going to double check it. The 25-point deduction would come out of her squid grid, but I'm pretty sure she got them all. Three. 4 is the bullet. 5 is the wanted poster. Wall clock is 1. Sneakers were 2. Jukebox was 3. That was a tough one too. Crowbar was 6. Squid was 4. All right, let's stick to a 25-point deduction, Nixie. She got 8. Minus 1 is 175 points in the squid. What matters is what's on my screen, not what's on your screen. All right, and Kel's going to use Victorium. Which is going to give her a bonus 25 points. All right, Amy, that's a pretty tall order. Between the squid and Victorium, 200 points. That has not been done often. But I think it's your first time trying a squid, so who knows? All right, Amy, give me a 999 if you're ready to try this. All right, Amy, I need you to find 2 dice with a number equaling 10, all right? So dice, and it will equal 10. A stop sign as well. We've heard that before. A knife. An American flag. 2 dice that equal 12. A security camera. A death chalk line. And a squid. All right, again, but faster. Dice that equal 10. Like a 6 and a 4. Pair of dice. Stop sign, knife, flag, dice 12, security camera, death chalk line, and a squid. You have 21 seconds. Good luck. 1,000. Go. 18. 15. 12. 9. 7. 5. You should be typing. 3, 2, and 1. I need an answer. All right, what you got, Amy? All right, she says 3, 5, 6. Well, it's a good try. Try to get 3 of them in there. I think you were close, though, but I think it was 3, 2, 6 to get started. All right, so you did get the 2 dice to start out. So 3. The second one was 2. There was the stop sign. and then the knife was 6. Then you would have had the flag. Dice 12 down at the bottom. Security camera. Death chalk line. And a squid. All right. Now, I got to make a call on this as well. That was difficult. And the first 3 were difficult. But sadly, the timer is covering up the security camera. Not all the way, but it is covering it up, which makes it difficult. So, Amy, you got 1. I'm going to give you credit for 2. Even though the security camera was further down, I'm going to give you 50 points because security camera was covered up. Because that could have been a distraction looking for those things later on. However, you still didn't get 3, and you're still going to take the 50% damage. So overall squid, MIR 175, SLY 50, but Amy still didn't get the 3 required. So she is going to take the 50% damage. All right. Let's go over to Tiny. Tiny, your move. Now, we know that you already capped, so you're up. But MIR still pretty substantial gain there, 150-point gain overall after the Victorium. All right, Tiny's going to head up to the temple. Going to Cosmic Heart, Amanda's Burnous. Amanda, you're not going to use Burnous for 2 rounds. Going to send Boss to Main Street. Playing Boss in 3 with cap in 5. Got to get a scoring marker that works. 1 second. 3 and 5. Max Seal over to Ocean Man. And B-Dub, she's going S6 Trixie to 2 Mythic Kangs. So head to the temple. Cosmic Heart to lock down Burnous for 2 rounds. Boss to Main Street, Max Seal. And bring in a couple Trixies after those Mythic Kangs. B-Dub says hold up. Gold blue from B-Dub to stop one of them. B-Dub, does the other one hit? All right. Gold blue, first blue of the game. And that is going to get rid of one of the Kangs. And it is also going to get rid of Tiny's absorption. Oh my goodness, look at this. A blast from the legendary pass. You know what? We got to pause the game for this. Because we have not seen Tommy the Tank in a long, long time. What's going on? Good to see you, Tommy. And that is one of the first, to those of you new players, that's one of the first tanks in Play Dead Live. Good, man. We're still going strong. Coming up on 3 years. Great gameplay. You know the people here. Awesome group of people. B-Dub's like, with the beautiful abs. Exactly. So, awesome, awesome stuff. Yeah. Brand new maps, brand new rules, gameplay. So, yeah, feel free to hang out with us anytime. We're going to also be doing Walking Dead chat. Also going to be doing House of Dragons. We got a video game portal that we've been working on for about 1.5 years. Yeah, you can hang out with us. Come check out the link. But yeah, we can do our stats online, gameplay online. We've got a lot of cool stuff in the works. So yeah, good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in. Still got Tommy in a dancing video. That's right. Legendary stuff. Legendary stuff. Yep, absolutely. All right. Well, again, hang out with us and we'll jump back into the game. Keep these guys going. Games are running about 2.5 hours. Still twerking. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. So we got Tiny to the Temple, Burnoose, Boss to Main Street, Maxiel over to Ocean Man, using the Trixies, B-Dub using the gold blue. It's going to break down the absorption. Unforeseen. You're up. Your move for Team MIR. And Unforeseen over in the bomber position. All right, Unforeseen is going to send Boss over to Main Street. Now, Unforeseen's turn, Riley's Boss is going to cap. So when her Boss caps, MIR is going to get their first flag of the game, 1 flag to 1. But they're also going to cap 2 Mythic Kangs. That's 126 points right there. A 63 and a 63. But she's going to go ahead and reload that and send her own Boss over. Amanda playing Boss in 3. It's going to cap in 5. Going to steal Dimes' Boss. Uh-oh. Straight up pickpocketed Dimes. And Tommy, there's a lot to catch up on. Vox did win the last championship. So Tommy was here for the MIR Dynasty last summer. ARC was the first team to break the MIR Dynasty. ARC won championship. And in the last season, Trigger just wrote it. Vox is defending champs. Absolutely true. So, Boss to Main Street. Going to steal Dime's boss, move to the temple. S6 Carnage to the wall. All right, Dimes, you got a S6 Carnage with an Arc Spark. She says it hits. Now, there's no Tigress on the wall any longer. So we do get our first kind of juiced up grenade in tonight's match. So give you a little indication. So that is 60% of a green wall that Amanda is attacking here. So she does take down the green. Also gets the first blue block. All right, let's go from Amanda over to Bomber Bones. Bones going to go Ward over to Crimson. All right, so playing Ward, keep any other pets from being attached. And she's also going to hit the whiskey. She's like, let me get back to 100%. I don't blame you, Bones. All right, let's go from Bones over to B-Dub. Bones did cap. And we got a 63-point Kang. And we also got second flag for Team SLY. SLY 2 flags to 1. All right, we go over to B-Dub. B-Dub also capping. So we are 2 flags to 2 flags. So we got B-Dub, then Dimes will get her first turn. B-Dub's going to play Mags. Mags coming on. Mags does have a seal too. Makes it a little tougher to kill Mags. Going to send a Mag seal over to Kel. F5 Carnage loaded to the wall, and Dimes, you know that's looking like an S6 because she gets the boat bonus. And Mags will steal 2 blocks next turn. All right, it hits. We just got an indication just a second ago what a grenade of that firepower would do. You saw Amanda play an S6. Blue block's a little stronger than that green it hit, but it's still close. B-Dub taking down a full blue block. And 75% of the next blue block, you got 25 blue remaining. B-Dub. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Deadly Dimes. Dimes, you are not in the tank zone, but you are still, now you are out of the cyborg deconstruction area. So Dimes, you're on the clock. Give dimes about 5 more seconds, get her move in. After dimes, we got Moon, Crimson, Kel, Ocean Man, and Nixie. All right, do we have dimes? Dimes, you with us? Can I get a speed check? You guys give me a 999. I don't have dimes coming through. All right, somebody needs to go find Tammy. All right, there she is. Moving to the tank zone. She's going to reestablish herself in the tank zone. Going to steal Kel's boss. Going to use the furnace wand. So total combined rage cannot exceed S6 by any player for the remainder of this round. That is going to take the red wands out of play. Red Blaze to Strawman and F4 Elmo to the wall. Loaded. Elmo hits, so it'll give her a bonus 10. She's going F4 Elmo. B-Dub says let it hit. It's going to be 10 bonus points for SLY. Elmo, second strongest grade of grenade in the game. Of course, to Red's Revenge. All right, let's get the Red Blaze and spread a flame. I think that's flame 5 for Team SLY. And F4 Elmo, I'm taking out that 80% green. And taking down the next green as well. Deadly Dimes taking down what's left of those 2 blocks. MIR about a block and 3/4 lead. But it's close. All right, let's go from dimes over to Moonshot. Moon, you're on the clock. Gonna steal Ray's boss. All right, Ray will not be playing a boss. Gonna go Dune to Tiny. Spread the flame. Gonna have a little ghost smoke over to Crimson. Put this here. That way we know next turn, ghost smoke would hit Crimson. And Dune is going to break Ray's seal. Also going to give MIR flame number 5. Looks like 5 to 5. Dimes, you got a S6 Red's Revenge. Tammy, you might have to refresh because your calls are lagging. All right, go tiny, gold, blue. All right, gold blue is the second blue of the game for Team SLY. Gold going to Moonshot. Moonshot, I'm dropping you down from 95 to 75 with that gold blue. So Moon steals a boss. Dune takes Ray's seal, spreads a flame. Ghost Smoke to Crimson will hit next turn. S6, Red's Revenge to the wall is shut down. All right, let's go to Crimson. All right, going to DZ Portal. All right, get rid of Ward. Because we know Dark Boss is coming out. So let's do this. DZ Portal's going to put her over here on the other side. Ghost Smoke will be over there. It'll follow her around and hit next turn. Going to send Vines to Kel. You did. Ray, I'm going to give you your seal back. Because the Dune went to Tiny, not to you. So Tiny will take the damage because Tiny has no absorption. And we'll take Tiny down to 95. All right, DZ Portal, Vines to Kel, Dark Boss, Inferno to Strawman, B-Dub. Vines going to break Kel's absorption. Dark Boss and Inferno to Strawman. All right, Inferno is going to light up the 6 flame. 6 for SLY, 5 for MIR. She's going to send Dark Boss over to the other chest. Crimson playing Dark Boss in 3 would cap in 5. And let's go over to Kel. Kel's going to send Ward over to Nixie. Going to Fear Smoke Crimson. And going to go Inferno to Strawman. Dimes, you got Fear to Crimson and Inferno to Strawman. It hits. All right. So we're going to send Crimson out of the DZ. Inferno to Strawman is going to light Strawman number 6. And let's go from Kel over to Ocean Man. And this is not a torment smoke right now. This is a ghost smoke that's following Crimson around. Just so you guys know. We got Ocean Man and we got Nixie. All right, Ray is going to Talon Crimson to their DZ. Going to send a Max Seal over to Tiny. Going to go Absorption. Going to play the Chasm Wand. It's going to block all paths to the DZ for 1 turn. Unless you're flying. But you ain't portaling and you are not taking a path. That is going to be the Earth Wand. Red Gel to Strawman. But there ain't no Strawman, Ray. They're all lit. So the Talon works, the Max Seal works, the Absorption works, Chasm Wand works, but all Strawmen are currently lit. All right, let's go from Ocean Man over to Nixie. That was a practice shot. He was just getting it lined up for next time. All right, Nixie is going to Scepter Tiny from the Temple. Going to go Pet Repel. Dark Boss over their chest. Nixie playing Dark Boss in 3. Would cap in 5. Could be worth a bonus 25 if it caps. Yeah, he's sealed, Ray. So Scepter, Pet Repel, Dark Boss, Frantic 5, Kata loaded. Nixie taking down that blue block easily. It's only 25%. And also getting 25% of a red block. 75 red remaining. All right, Scepter, Pet Repel, Dark Boss, Frantic 5 with a Kata. That's the end of round number 3. End of round number 3. We've got Crimson getting a 3rd Halo. Kel with a 3rd Halo. Ray getting his first halo. DZ points. SLY with 25. MIR with 0. Blessings. MIR with the third blessing. SLY gets none. Strawman 6 to 6. The Strawman looking like 100 to 100. All right, let's go to round number 4, final round of the first half. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because we did get off track, but this is the final round of the first half. Tiny, you're up. All right, Tiny's going to move to the stairs of the temple. Going to go Mythic Kang. Pet Repel. F5 Elmo loaded. SLY getting another 10 from Elmo. Double blue for Tiny. All right, let's go from Tiny over to Amanda. Walls are almost even, about one blue block separating both teams. All right, Amanda's going to send Gold Kang over to her boss. Gold Kang could be worth 55. Blue Spark herself, Thrill Smoke, M7 Carnage loaded to the wall. Almost an S9 equivalent. So Dimes, you're looking at about an S9 Carnage effect. Tiny's going to prevent it. All right, no grenade damage for unforeseen. Bomber Bones, you're up. Tiny's like, you know what? It's not a specialty grenade, but it is one of the more powerful grenades out there. Let's shut it down. S9's a little too much. We got Bones. Then we got B-Dub. Dimes, Moon, Crimson, Kel, Ocean Man, Nixie, and Halftime. All right, Bomber's going to go Orcus to Moon. Dust Smoke to Moon. F5, St. Elmo. All right, put that dust on Moon. Orcus to put out a flame. Plus, we're going to take Moon down to 70% with the Orcus damage. And F5, St. Elmo. B-Dub says, wait. Going to take MIR down to 5 flames. Gold blue from Kel. Second blue of the game. It's going to take care of Bones' seal. But the grenade doesn't hit. All right, so we get dust on Moonshot. We also splash a flame. And Orcus gets about 5 through, taking him down to 70%. But the F5 Elmo doesn't hit. B-Dub, you're up from your boat. And we've got Mags. Mags is going to steal 2 blocks. So taking down 2 of those red blocks. B-Dub's going to go Orbital. Thrill Smoke, S6 lithium loaded. You guys know Orbital just rolled out. Kind of a neat little play. Gives you something to do when there's nothing else to do in some cases. But as you upgrade it, it's going to be a good source of points. Thrill S6 lithium loaded. Red blue from Crimson. All right, final blue of the game. B-Dub was either going to get a big hit or she was going to take that blue out. That red blue is going to get rid of her seal. She's still in the boat. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Dimes. Got Dimes, Moon, Crimson Kel, Ocean Man, and Nixie. There it is, battleship time. Dimes says, give me that cannonball. 25 points for the cannonball. Gonna send Mythic Kang to Tiny's boss. Mythic Kang could be worth another 63. B-Dub says it hits. It's going to be a F5 Elmo. So get into the battleship. Mythic Kang, F5 Elmo. That's an S7 with the boat boost. All right, she played it right, but she got there just the right time. Dimes with another 10 from Elmo. That's 30 they've gotten off Elmo so far. But the bigger news here is a Mag 7 equivalent. Best hit of the night. Green block. Red block. %, of a red block. So we got MIR with 2 blocks. We got SLY with 2.5. Pretty close wall game. All right, go from Dimes over to Moon. Going to go Cryogenic Ring to Ray. All right, Ray, no red effects for you. No red gels, no red effects, no spreading pets. Also going to send Dust over to Tammy. Going to go Cosmic Shield over to Kel. So that means Kel cannot be targeted on the next turn. So Moon is making it where SLY cannot target Kel. Just for the next turn. After his. And M7 Red's Revenge with Ignite. Dimes might have something for it. All right. Crimson's going to prevent the grenade. Like, nope, Moon, you ain't getting that wall kill with that M7 Red's Revenge. It's going to be a nice shot, though. All right, let's go from Moon over to Crimson. Yep. So Crimson, Go Smoke is going to break your seal. So you are no longer sealed. And you can't target Kel this round. Nobody on your team can. Crimson Kell, Ocean Man, and Nixie. All right, we got Mythic Kang to Tiny's Boss. All right, so we got a third Mythic Kang up there. Gonna go Max Seal. She's gonna go D9 to their Mythic Kang. Gold Psycho from Kell. Can we get a... All right, yeah, that's fine. Can we get an inventory check? Is that the first Psycho for Team MIR? Okay, I moved their Psycho somewhere on the map. I dragged it with somebody, and now I lost a Psycho. Oh, I think we got him. Oh, the mystery of the missing Psycho. He was hiding behind Ellie. All right, we got him. Crisis averted. There you go. Yep, he was hiding behind Ellie. All right, so we've got... Yeah, I must have drugged that over when Crimson got fear smoked. All right, so Gold Psycho. And Crimson, that is going to hit before your Max Seal resolves. So that is going to take Crimson down to 80%. She was at 100. It's going to take her down to 80. She will be sealed at the end of this round. But they're also playing... Amanda's going to play Phantom Cape, which is going to get rid of the Max Seal. All right, so quick recap. Mythic Kang to Tiny's boss. Crimson drops a max seal. Shoots the Mythic Kang with a D9. Kel plays Gold Psycho. It hits Crimson. Her seal hasn't resolved. She takes damage. And the seal that was going to resolve, they play Phantom Cape to get rid of it. All right, let's go from Crimson over to Kel. Kel, your move. Final move of the first half for you. Got Kel, Ocean Man, and Nixie. Going to go Gold Kang over to Amanda's boss. All right, Gold Kang could be worth 55. Pet Repel and a Gas Blast to Crimson. Deadly Dimes got a Gas Blast incoming to Crimson Tide. Bye, Felicia. It ain't happening. All right, Crimson is going invis. She is going to lose her Pet Repel. However, she'll probably stay invisible the rest of the round. Let's go from Kel over to Ocean Man. So she can stay invisible until her next turn or halftime, which it'll be halftime. So Ocean Man and Nixie. Going to go Vines to Nixie. Spectral Snake. And a blue gel. He's like, you know what? If I can't light them, I'm going to put them out. All right, Vines to Nixie is going to take Nixie down to 90%. And how about Ocean Man going double extinguish to those MIR flames? Gold Psycho from B-Dub. All right, so we're going to put out MIR Flame number 5 with the Spectral Snakes. They still have 4 lit. Ray's going to try to put out the 4th one, but B-Dub says, nope, I'm going Gold Psycho. Gold Psycho is going to get rid of Ray's absorption. But he does manage to get him down to 4. SLY currently with 6. Vines hits. Spectral Snake, Blue Gel. Nixie, finish us out. Final move of the first half. Final move. See on Thrill, Mythic Kang to Amanda's boss. Another Mythic Kang could be worth 63 more. Savage 6, Kata, and she's got the seal and Thrill. So Dimes, that's looking like about a mag 7. Kata loaded. It's a big hit. It's a nice hit. Kata's not quite going to get it done, though. Red block. Three-quarters of a red block. 25 red remaining. It's good juice on it, but not enough grenade. All right, that is the end of round number 4. The end of round number 4. This is what we got. We've got another blessing for Team MIR. It's 4 blessings to 2. DZ points. SLY, once again, 25, MIR 0. Halos. Kel with 4. Crimson with 4. Ocean Man with 2. Strawman points. Nice advantage for SLY that round. SLY with all 6 strawmen. That's 100 points. MIR down to 4 strawmen. It's 25. 75-point edge for SLY and strawmen that round. All right, captains, let me get your second half substitutes for round 5. We do have elevation, by the way. Animal's going to come in for Tiny. Ray's going to lose his seal. Kel's going to lose her seal and her pet repel. Crimson will be back over in her DZ. Lingering Smoke goes away. Both Moonshot and Dimes lose their Dust Smoke. Boats are out of play. The battleship boats are both out of play. Samurai coming in for Amanda. JJ coming in for Moon. All right, so it looks like Riley, JJ, Nixie, B-Dub, and Kel. Crimson, Ocean Man, Animal, Dimes, and Bones. And I'll give you the exact order. All right, so we've got Animal will be in for Tiny. So it'll go Animal. So Animal, Riley, Bones, B-Dub, Dimes, Julie J, Crimson, Kel, Ocean Man, and Nixie. All right, again, Animal, Riley, Bones, B-Dub, Dimes, Julie J, Crimson, Kel, Ray, and Nixie. Animal, you're on the clock. And started Joe's turn. I've got boss capping number 3. And I've got three Kangs going with it. All right, Animal, go head over to the temple. Going to go boss to Main Street. Animal playing boss in 5 with cap in 7. It's also playing the Grace Wand. Grace Wand cannot be hit by a pet more than twice. Keep that in mind if you decide to attack his boss with your pets. Going to play a seal. S6 Carnage loaded. It's 50% of a red. Gets it. Carnage is going to be a little stronger than last grenade we saw. Animal able to get 1.5 red blocks. He's got 1 full red remaining. All right, Temple, boss to Main Street, Grace Wand, Seal, S6 Carnage loaded. Let's go over to Samurai. Samurai in the bomber position. She's on the clock. All right, Samurai cap in Main Street. Looking like 3 flags to 3. And I've got for MIR a 63, a 55, and a 63. Samurai's going to head over to the temple. She's going to play Rod. Send a max seal over to Kel. F5 lithium loaded to the wall. Dimes, you got an F5 lithium loaded. Not much of a wall left. She says, yep, it's got to go. Samurai getting a 50-point gold bar. So 50 for the gold bar. Also finishing off the orbital points, bonus 15. Also, lighting a flame. Flame number 5. First full block of the night, we're going to reset the wall. Temple Rod, max seal to Kel, F5 lithium loaded, takes down the wall. Let's go from Samurai over to Bomber Bones. Bones, you're up. Gonna send a red stasis over to Nixie. Seal and Thrill. B-Dub, she's going for the S6 Carnage Wall Crusher. We'll see if it hits. B-Dub says wait. Gonna go red, blue from Samurai. Final blue from MIR. The red is gonna break Bones a seal. No 50-point bonus there. All right. Let's go from Bones over to B-Dub. Little bonus growl from Amy. She's trying to growl the wall down. We got B-Dub, Dimes, Julie J, Crimson Kel, Ocean Man, and Nixie. Crimson and Nixie will both cap this round. They both have dark bosses out. B-Dub's going to turn into a tank. Let's send Ward over to Julie J. You're sealing Thrill. E3 going. Mag 7, Rapture loaded. Animal's going to intervene. No Rapture. But she does get the tank ability and the ward and the seal. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Deadly Dimes. As is the case with most of the neutral matches this year, this one is close as well. All right, Dime's going to send Orbital over to her wall. You don't need to silence the smoke because that is a ranged attack. So you can delete the Phantom Cape. Dimes, you want to play a different smoke, you can. Silent smoke is an attack smoke. But I'll let you play a different smoke if you'd like. All right, so instead of silent smoke, she's going to send a max seal over to Crimson. And keep in mind, silent smoke, you'd have to go over and throw the smoke in order to silence them. So it is the equivalent of an attack. So Orbital, Silent Smoke, S6 Carnage, and Dimes, they're going to Judas that over to their wall. Animal with the evoke. All right, it's going to cut it from a S6 Carnage to an S3. Half the damage of a Carnage. Black block. 25% of a green block. 75 green remaining. All right, let's go from dimes over to Julie J. Julie J going to get rid of Ward, going to play Boss on Main Street. Boss in 5 with Cap in 7. Got Animal on one Main Street. We got Julie J on the other one. Going to play Absorption. Pet Repel. St. Elmo to the wall with no juice on it. Animal going to evoke it. All right, so the 10 still hits from JJ. So plus 10 for the Elmo. Animal's going to evoke it. It's going to be equivalent to half of an Elmo. It's going to take that 75% green block. We'll take it down to 35% of a green block. No juice. Animal cuts it in half. All right, let's go from Julie J over to Crimson. Start of Crimson's turn. Dark Boss does cap. We got 25 bonus points for Dark Boss, and I got flag number 4 for Team SLY. All right, Crimson's going to go Aces Moxie and then a Cadet. So she's going to put out a flame and put out a flame. B-dub. All right, hits. So let's get rid of flame 5 for MIR, and let's also get rid of flame 4 for MIR. SLY with 6 straw men. MIR down to 3. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, your move. Kel, Ocean Man, and Nixie. Kel's going to go Mask of Prophet. Add it to Bane. Dust to Bones. Inferno to Strawman. Desperate times call for desperate Banes. Ocean Man playing a prevention. Kel was going big, big rebuild there. Mask of the Prophet, Bane combination is nice. Dust to Bones, and an Inferno to Strawman. Or, Dimes, where's the tank page 1 going? Is it going to Bane or is it going to the Inferno? I guess I should clarify. Yep. Makes sense. All right, but Kel, also lighten up flame number 4. All right, let's go from Kel over to Ocean Man. Like that move. That was going to be a serious rebuild there. Hell, that might have rebuilt the whole wall and then another wall. Not really. Not the whole wall. But it would have been nice. Give Ocean Man about 5 more seconds, get his move in. After Ocean Man's move, we got Nixie. DZ points. We've got blessings. Will it come down to Kangs? Will it come down to PCP points? So many scoring mechanisms. All right, Ocean Man, going to DZ Portal. Heal and Seal. Axis does damage before it moves Kel, so obviously the damage has to go through before the Axis kicks in. So he's going to Axis Kel out of the DZ, and he's going to go Blue Gel to put out a Straw Man. All right, B-Dub, preventing the Axis or the shot? All right, so Axis, but they are putting out flame number 3. So MIR with only 2 flames lit at this point. Nixie, you're up. Final move of round number 5. Final move of 5. The start of Nixie's turn. She does cap. Flags are 4-4, and Nixie, it's a dark boss, so another 25. All right, Nixie's going to head over to the Temple Steps with red stasis. Standard ammo red gel from Rose to Light of Flame. Dimes, shot, hits, or no. Hits, all right. MIR lighting up flame number 3. Okay, that's the end of round number 5. End of round number 5. We've got Animal getting a blessing, number 3. We got MIR getting number 5. Ocean Man able to lock down one side. SLY getting another 25. MIR getting 0. Kel with a 5th blessing. Ocean Man with a 3rd. Crimson with a 5th. Strawman points. SLY with another 100. MIR with 15. Sorry, MIR with 25. I've got MIR with 4 strawmen, by the way, not 3, 4. All right, let's go to Animal. Animal, first move of turn number 6. All right, 1 second. Hang on 1 second. I got to check one thing. All right, so let me get a correction here. MIR started round 5 with 4 straw men. Okay? Crimson took out 2, which took them down to 2 straw men. Kel lit 1, which put them back to 3. Ray put out 1, which put them back to 2. Nixie lit 1, which put them back to 3. So by my score, I've got MIR with 3 straw men, not 4. Everybody agree with that? Started with 4, went down to 2 after Crimson's attack, went up to 3, down to 2. So last round would have been 100 for SLY, 15 for MIR, not 25. Just want to make sure I get that correction because also it could affect another flame. Okay, just want to make sure we're good on that and we get it right before the end of the game. All right, Animal is going to go Repel, Thrill, Blue Spark, M7, Carnage. All right, going to use Pain the Grenade to the wall. So that's a big hit, and it's a little bit of overkill, which is good for MIR in this situation because of the pain. So Animal, you do finish off the wall. And congratulations, you get a gold block. So Animal getting gold. That's 50 points. Also getting 15 points for Orbital. Team gets it, player doesn't get it, but it is 15 points. You also get credit for killing the wall. So 4 flags and 1 block. I'm going to go ahead and rebuild the block. But 50% of that damage, this is why I said that's a good move for MIR, because in essence, SLY finished off 1 block, but MIR is probably going to get as big of a benefit because they got a brand new wall and half that damage carries over. And it is a weaker wall. So 35% green. Half of Animal's attack, Finishes off the 35%. Finish off a green block. And 25% of a blue block. So I got 75 blue remaining. So a couple blocks there with MIR. Not bad. It's a good move, Joe. All right, let's go from Animal over to Samurai. Samurai. Start of your turn. Rod's going to hit. Going to take down that blue block. And you're on the clock. Samurai bringing out red Nolan. Fear Smoke. It's going to fear him out of the temple. And Inferno to Strawman. This would light number 4. Dimes Inferno, up to you. Hits. We're going to light flame number 4 for MIR. All right, let's go from Samurai over to Bones. Bones going to unholy the dust. She's going to call out Nolan. She's going to go Rampage. Rampage is going to give her a E1, and it will carry over to her final round as well. So she'll get 1 Enrage this turn, 1 Enrage in her next turn. E3 Rapture loaded to the wall. So looking like a E4 Rapture coming up, B-Dub. Samurai going to use Intervene. All right, shutting it down tonight, Bones. All right, let's go to B-Dub. B-Dub, you're on the clock. What happens when you walk away with that Bomber of the Year hardware? People ain't going to make it easy. We got B-Dub, Dimes, Julie J, Crimson Kell, Ocean Man, Nixie. you're tuning in toward the end of this, 2 big players out tonight. No Fly Rod, no Craven Light. SLY playing the Cyborg, losing their Cyborg ability tonight. B-Dub's going to cameo up to the temple while it's vacant. Nice move. Saving that cameo for a chance to sneak into the temple. Doesn't cost her anything either. Red Nolan. Heal and Seal. Already got a seal, but just in case. And Inferno to Strawman. Deadly Dimes. Red Nolan, Heal and Seal, and Inferno. MIR all of a sudden up to 5 flames. Got a flame game going on. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Deadly Dimes. And all of our players are important, Nixie. Everybody has a role to play. Red Nolan, a lot of Nolans tonight. Deadly Dimes bringing out the Nolan. Seal and Thrill. E3 loaded to the wall. It's looking like about an F4 after the Thrill smoke attached to it. A little less with the Seal and Thrill, but almost an F4 equivalent. Rapture loaded, looking for that teardrop, B-Dub. Is Dimes going to get it? Will the Rapture hit on that fresh wall? Dimes trying to time it right with the specialty grenade. It hits. Oh, Deadly Dimes with a big teardrop. Dimes says, if you ain't trying, you ain't crying. Oh, boy. That might come back to be a big play. But it is a little less than an F4. Now, this wall not as juiced as the other one. Black block, green block. 25% green. 75 green remaining. So I got MIR with 1 3/4 blue. I got SLY with 3/4 green. MIR still with a wall lead. With that teardrop, never know how it's going to play. Let's go from Dimes over to Julie J. Julie J gonna play Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63 if it caps. Vines to Crimson. M7 Trixies to them Nolans. Man, you guys are full of some strategy tonight. All right, Vines to Crimson. And M7 Trixies. Trying to deal double death to double Nolans. Dimes, just when you thought it was safe to teardrop, them teardrops might be your own. Oh, boy. You hate to see those three letters come out. Double Nolan. Bones. Nolan hits the deck. Dimes. Your Nolan is stolen. And some extra Vines to Crimson. It's going to break her seal. And it's going to take her down to 90%. All right, Julie J wreaking some havoc here. All right, let's go over to Crimson. Crimson, you're up. We know this game's super close. Teams have scored in different ways tonight. Few extra here, few extra there. Too close to call right now. We got Crimson, Kel, Ocean Man, Nixie. Then the starters come back in. You don't think both teams want to win this one. You don't know Play Dead Live. These teams are fighting. And you got some box people. Ron's probably lurking out there somewhere like, who are we going to be playing? Going to go Dark Icky to Julie J. F4 Trixie to Nolans. All right. So it's going to be D50 to all players. One player loses all their seals and buffs. And that would be Julie J, who's targeted. So Julie J, no pet repel, no seals. Everybody else, all enemy players taking some damage here. B-Dub, losing your pet repel. Kel, losing your seal. Nixie losing her pet repel. Dropping Riley down, 90%. Julie J dropping her down 90%. Everybody else had some protections up. Crimson with the big, dark, icky play. And B-Dub looking like she's targeting your Nolan and Samurai's Nolan. It hits. A lot of swollen Nolans tonight. B-Dub. Samurai. Losing them both. All right, Kel, you're up. Man, these teams are clawing for points tonight. Kel, Ocean Man, and Nixie. Where are the preventions going to come from? Where are the points going to come from? Who's going to make an epic play to turn this thing around? The most part tonight, SLY has been controlling the DZ, controlling the straw man, MIR with the wall lead, and rings. That's why it's so close. Kel going to go Petro to straw man, or Petro to Crimson. Seal and Thrill and Inferno. MIR trying to light flame number 6 and trying to knock Crimson out of the DZ. It's been tough. Dime's your call. It hits. Oh, it's been weeks. But Crimson knocked out of the DZ late in a round. Put her in the water here. And Inferno to Strawman is going to light up number 6. All Strawmen lit up for both teams. Ocean Man, you're up. All right, Ocean Man going to DZ Portal. All right, not going to move you out of the portal, Ray, because you can't DZ Portal and Fear Smoke. You're already in range of Kel because you're on the other side. So you have to stay where you are in order to get the Fear Smoke. So since you played the Fear Smoke, we're going to leave it. So he's going to fear Kel. S6 Trixie to Kang and Kel. So BW's going to fear her out of the DZ. Then hit her with the Trixie. And then go after Kang. Hits. He's also going to use Echo ability to enrage the next person, which would be Joe. So if Joe's in the game in round 7, he will get the Echo Enrage. If not, it won't be used. All right, Kel out of the DZ. Trixie's going to break her seal. And Kang is going to die. All right. Nixie, final move of round 6, and then we'll get our speed round. No, Echo is the ability on the new gear. There's Rampage and Echo. All right. Nixie is going to move over to Kel. Unholy the Fear Smoke. And that is going to reverse the action and put Kel back in the DZ. Very nicely done. All right, move to Kel and Unholy the Fear. Backs the move out, puts Kel back in the DZ. And captains, I need your final 4 typed in. On Nixie's move, it looks like MIR able to get a blessing. SLY, no blessing. DZ points, 0-0. Ray locked it down. Kel was there, 0-0. No one in the other one. Halos. Kel getting a 6th halo. Ray getting a 4th halo. Crimson, no halos this round. Strawmen. 100 to 100. Tiny Bones, Dimes, and Crimson. Animal, good job tonight, buddy. Animal heading out. Tiny back in here. Tiny, Bones, Dimes, and Crimson. Ocean Man, good job tonight. We'll take race 4 halos down because top 2 will certainly be Kel and Crimson based on where they're at. JJ stays in. Nixie heads out. Good job tonight, Nixie. All right, so it looks like we're going to be Tiny, Bones, Dimes, and Crimson. Samurai, B-Dub, Julie J, and Kel. So it'll be Tiny, Samurai, Bones, B-Dub, Dimes, Julie J, Crimson, and Kel. Good luck. This is what it's all about. Bring it if you got it. Tiny, your move. Ouch. And that was not even trash talk. That was more of a request. It's like, finish strong. But by the way, SLY, don't finish quite as strong as MIR because we need to finish stronger, is the interpretation. All right. Tiny's going to head up to the temple. Archon, Gold Rage, Blue Spark, M7 Red's Revenge, and send an Echo down to Bones. So Bones, that would give you an E2. Tiny's Echo going to you, plus your own Rampage from last turn. So you're sitting on an E2. So Arc Smoke, Gold Rage, Blue Spark, M7, S12. That's an S12 Red's Revenge, and Kel's going to intervene it. Don't blame her at all. S12 Red's Revenge was going to be brutal. All right, let's go from Tiny over to Samurai. All those Nolans are gone, so we're going to see who can pull this thing out. Samurai, your final move of the night. Samurai, Bones, B-Dub, Dimes, Julie J, Crimson, and Kel. Samurai sent an Orbital over. Again, Orbital's good for a late game push if you get the wall down. Going to send Torment over to Bones. Now, it is round 7, but it takes an action regardless of what happens with Torment. Dimes, you got Blue Spark, M7 Red's Revenge from Samurai with Ignite. It's equivalent to a Super 8. It hits. Oh boy, Super 8 time. 75% blue. Ouch. One blue gone, one blue gone. Red block gone. 2 blues and 3/4 with the Super 8 Red's Revenge. Strongest grenade in the game. Let's go from Samurai over to Bones. Bones, you got Torment right now, but you also got a nice Rampage and Echo ability, so an E2 bonus. All right, Bones going to go Red Spectral Snake to Samurai. Spectral Snake's going to put out one of MIR's blue flames. MIR now with 5 straw men lit up. Going to peel Torment. She didn't play a spark or a smoke. She can do all that. So basically pet and attack. And she's going to send Echo down to Dimes, which is going to give Dimes 1 point of enrage. So B-Dub, I've got Mag 7 plus the 2 carryover she had. That's equivalent to an S9. Red's Revenge. Amy's like, no. All right, Julie J with the prevention. B-Dub's going to make them all into ninjas. Like, everybody's intervening. All right, Julie J using the prevention. Back-to-back shutdown attacks. All right, let's go from Bones over to B-Dub. That was 2 epic attacks right there. That might have been a whole wall between Tiny and Bones. All right, we got B-Dub, Dimes, Julie J, Crimson, and Kel. All right, we got B-Dub on the clock. Final move, B-Dub. All right, 1 second. All right, we've got Blackout Wand. Blackout Wand is going to Abyss, no DZ points. And that is the final wand. All right, so no DZ points in this round. Orcus to Tiny. Tiny taking the damage. Doesn't hurt him much. Does take him down to 95. Orcus going to put out that 6th flame. And Dimes, I've got M7 Red's Revenge loaded with Ignite. It hits. All right, we got Blackout Wand, Orcus, M7, Red's Revenge. Red block. Red block. 25% of a red block. Oh, Intaglio. B-Dub sneaking in the Intaglio. Triple. Just when I was doing damage resolution after it went through. I was about to call it. And she added the extra enrage too. My. All right. That's the second gold block. And also another 15 from Orbital. B-Dub with the gold block. Riley with 1, B-Dub with 1. All right, let's rebuild it. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Dimes. We got Dimes, Julie J, Crimson, and Kel. Looks like we're going to be right at our midnight target. Arc Smoke, Gold Rage, Blue Spark. M7. Going to send Echo down to Crimson. But Dimes has Echo. So I got Arc Smoke, Gold Rage, Blue Spark, M7, loaded, can ignite and echo. So I'm going to add the ignite but not the echo. Dimes, you can't do both in the same turn. I saw ignite first. So Crimson will not get the E1. However, how does the equivalent of an S13 Red's Revenge sound? Sounds pretty crazy, doesn't it? Well, 75% green. This is the biggest grenade hit of the night, everybody. Green gone. Blue, blue, blue. Deadly Dimes. And teardropping it. My, oh my. Deadly Dimes. Blue, blue, blue. And the 5% carryover got the teardrop. All right, Julie J. Things just got nuts. Dimes with the Arc Smoke, the Gold Rage, the Blue Spark, the M7. And Julie J's going Aces Moxie. Going to Torment Crimson. Arc Spark, S6 Red's Revenge. That ain't too shabby either. All right, Moxie going to put out SLY's Fifth Flame. Looking like an S7 to the wall. Brand new wall. A little stronger than the last. Not as strong as the first one, though. Black, green, and green. All right, kick it over to Crimson. Crimson, playing 2 characters tonight, getting some valuable experience. Crimson Tide, your final move of the night. DZ points have been turned off because of the blackout wand. You are tormented as well. See what Crimson has in her final move, and then Kel will finish it off for us. Going to peel Torment. It's a good place to start. Ace, Thrill, Arc Spark, M7, Red's Revenge loaded with Ignite. Cannot play the Thrill and the Arc Spark because of the pill. She does get the Ace to put out one of MIR's Flames. Puts out number 5. No Thrill Smoke, but she gets the Spark. Super 8 with Ignite. Red's Revenge. With the Chromica score. That's going to add 10 points to the total. Wall number 2, we saw a similar attack before. This is the second wall. It's a weaker wall. But we're down in the red zone, and Crimson Tide. Red block. Red block. %50 of a red block. 2.5 blocks. It's a big shot. And getting the bonus points. Need an Italio. Italio is crazy. All right, Kel, finish it up. Final move of the night. Gold Rage, Thrill Smoke. Blue Spark, S8, Red's Revenge. Dimes, does it hit? Almost an S12. Stronger wall, but almost an S12. As soon as Dimes confirms, we will finish it up. It hits. Kel taking down blue. Blue block. Blue block. Blue block. No teardrop for you. And 25% of a red block. And that, everybody, is where we leave it. We got some blessings. MIR getting a 7th blessing. Will that come into play? We'll add it up in a second. SLY left a little bit of wall there, but they got a blessing, so it'll help them out. No DZ points. DZ is 0 to 0. Flames tonight. This round, 25-25. Are Flames going to be a factor? DZ portal points. PCP points. Kel, able to get 100 points. Crimson been like a machine. They targeted her tonight. Crimson able to get 50 points. Both teams had extra wall cap in the final round. Joe's boss capped. And Julie J's boss capped. They were both regular caps, so it's 5 flags to 5. All right, MIR with 7 blessings. We're going to take down 4 blocks. And then we'll go ahead and rebuild them. And we'll take down 1, 2, 3. SLY has 3 blessings, so we're going to take down that final block. And it will take down the top 2. So overall, MIR with 3 blocks, SLY with 2 blocks. So MIR about a 300-point lead, but we know that SLY made up several hundred in other departments. That's why this game's going to come down to the wire. All right, so 3 walls for MIR, 2 walls for SLY. All right, awesome game, everybody. Awesome game. Well played all the way around. A lot of fun. Only one team can win tonight, but we're still in the regular season. Hold tight, everybody. I'll be right back in a few minutes. Let me get these totals. And once again, congratulate each other and a big shout out to all the players. This is what Play Dead Live is all about. You guys really make this game exceptional with your gameplay. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are back. And again, this game started out, you didn't know how high scoring it was going to be until, well, it's a neutral field game, so it's usually high scoring, but it got crazy toward the end. So let me give you these point totals and give you a little bit of a recap. Wall damage, MIR, good wall control tonight, 925. One full wall ahead of SLY. SLY held their own, but 2 shutdowns with 2 cooldowns on Tiny and Bones. That was big for the overall wall damage. I got MIR 925, SLY was 615. Go over to flags. Flags was back and forth, 1,100 to 1,100, so even money there. Squid Grid. Squid, Kel getting them all, still had a 25-point penalty because of a timer, but got 175 and then played Victorium. That was a nice 200-point catch. Amy had a tough wall example. Still got 50 points out of it. We had the issue with the security camera, but walked away with 50, but still, that's a 150-point edge between those two things. DZ points. SLY quietly took the DZ. They kept, keeping Ray over, shutting it down. 125 for SLY, 50 points for MIR. Strawman. Strawman seemed pretty dominant for SLY in the middle rounds, but MIR snuck in there and cut the deficit. I thought SLY was going to run away with the Strawman because it was like 100, then to 25, then 115. Then MIR got their game back in round 6. Still, SLY 465, MIR 315. I felt like that was a little bit of a lost opportunity for SLY. Seemed like they dominated that a little bit more, but only 150-point advantage there. Kangs, almost even, 307 to 297. Bombs, 25 to 25. Gold, MIR able to get an extra 50-point gold. They took 2 walls down. DZ, Kel with 100. MIR with a lot of extras tonight. Victorium, as I said. Dark Boss. A couple of orbitals. The orbitals add up. 10 points with an Elmo. You had SLY on the other side. 3 Elmos, a Dark Boss, orbital, and also a Chromica. Close game. But MIR with the wall damage at the end, able to pull it out. 3,187. SLY, 2,857. MIR with a slight win, about a couple 100-point win. As I said, neither team at full strength tonight. Neutral field, certainly different strategies. Great game. MIR's hot. MIR certainly playing at a really, really high level. They run into Vox next week. We got Arc at SLY. So Arc and SLY will be playing for first place again. It's going to be a battle. But it will be at SLY. So SLY will be back home. We know how well they play at home. Neutral. This is the final neutral game of the season. MIR travels to a tough Vox team. You guys know what the standings look like, so we're going to have some fun. We're off tomorrow night. I will have a small group working on some portal stuff. You guys, Friday night, Moon needs your help. He was literally destroyed. I mean, literally destroyed last week. If you guys don't believe me, if you guys don't believe what happened to Moonshot, I'm going to show you again. It was pretty brutal. But Vlad kind of had his way. And as a reminder, why we need all of you guys, this was Vlad taking control of Moonshot. My goodness! You guys don't want to see that more than once, do you?
Here comes the moon.
Have a good night, everybody. Great game. We had a lot of fun. And, let's be here Friday night and see if we can help Moon. All right. Thanks, everybody. Great job and fast gameplay. A lot of fun when the games finish. Quick Ray's like, dang, I should have been there for that Friday night. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. So hopefully you guys can send a rescue squad out there. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks again for all you do, and we'll see you. Peace.